I'm Ethan Jared, and welcome to the Crohn's Report, where you can learn how to control your Crohn's disease. Now, sometimes people ask me, Ethan, how did you even know you had Crohn's disease? Well, I found out from the pain.
Oh, just kidding, it's not that bad.
And not to mention, I went to the bathroom multiple times a day, so that wasn't pleasant at all, and didn't look pleasant one bit. And now you see that golden ball that looks like a turd fly by the screen, that actually represents the supplements. My parents took me to get a colonoscopy, and don't worry about that if you have to get one. It's not that big of a deal. They go inside you, and the drugs they give you make you feel all loopy afterwards. And so after I got out, they looked at the results and it found out I had autoimmune disease called Crohn's. It's an autoimmune disease that causes chronic inflammation of the intestines, especially the colon and ileum, causing ulcers and fistulae. Crohn's usually affects the colon or ileum. My inflammation was in my descending colon. My parents weren't crazy about the medication they give you to take care of the Crohn's, let alone the side effects that come with the medication. So, since we knew that God has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness, we prayed about it, and we saw many homeopathic and naturopathic doctors that gave me powders and, supplements and all that gobbledygook that you take to make yourself feel better, of course. But my disease was still chronic, and it got to the point where I developed a stricture and a fistula. Now, a stricture is a portion of your intestine, so it should be like that. It goes like that, basically. And so it becomes very tight, and it's hard for the waste to get through. I found out I had one because my gastroenterologist ordered a dye test for me to have, in which they blow up your intestines like a balloon animal. And so they fill it with dye, and they can see it through an X-ray machine, and delicious. They found out I developed a fistula soon after. A fistula is a narrow channel, or passage, formed by disease, leading from one organ to another, which in my case was the bladder. Yay. So you can imagine the results. Well, don't imagine them. It's not pretty. This was another amazing thing that happened and shows how great God is because while I was having my surgery, my mother was going through her cancer treatment, and the naturopathic doctor that she was seeing also had Crohn's disease and has been in remission for years. And his name is Dr. Bellinger, and he lives in Lexington, Massachusetts. And we call him Dr. B because that's a lot easier than Dr. Bellinger. Not only was he able to help my mother conquer cancer, but he helped me put my Crohn's into remission. He prescribed me supplements and a diet plan after I got some blood work and a sensitivity test done. Now, this is my plan, and remember that if you want to get your own plan, you'd have to get some tests done to see what works best for you. But for me, he prescribed Probiotic 50B, which is a potent probiotic that helps my bowels feel good, and I also received 1,000 milligrams of CLA, which is an anti-inflammatory, reducing the swelling in my entrails. Plus, I received arginine capsules, glutamine powder, and Nutrient 950 without iron. Now, let's remember, as equally as important as the supplements is the diet plan. Ta-da! The first thing you need to do is get the Allergy-Free Eating Key to the Future book, and especially read Chapter 12, The Rotation Diet. And that is for you to learn to only eat a food once a week so that your intestines does not build a sensitivity to it. For example, on Monday, I will eat a nice stack of almond butter pancakes and a piece of chicken because you always need that protein in the morning. For lunch, I'll eat a salad with chicken, also with the chicken in there, and for dinner, I'll have chicken with millet. Now, you notice I'm eating chicken a lot this day, but then after that day is over, I do not eat chicken, almond butter, millet, or anything that I ate on Monday for the rest of the week. Now, sure, I'd love to eat cereal or pizza or maybe some nice pasta with tomato sauce and Alfredo. Are you gonna eat that?
Ethan, you can't have that.
Yum. No. I have learned to live without those foods.
Eat, buddy. I'll give you $10 for the donut.
Because it is not good for my body, even though I beg for it every day. Please, just the pasta or the pizza, please! But I never said it was easy. I get a sensitivity test about every 4 months, and some foods will change in that list. I know it seems like your Crohn's will leave you alone, and it's bugging you, but keep working at it. God is bigger than Crohn's, and He has given us all things pertaining to life and godliness, which is found in 2 Peter 1:3. So seek His truth and His remedies, and you'll be at your best to handle this Crohn's. That's all for now. Tune in next time to hear about the time I grew a monkey's tail. Until then, this is Ethan Jared. Good night and God bless you. And just remember, this is my plan, and for you, but for me, he prescribed.
Sorry, keep
For
going.
me, he prescribed. And I also received licorice and licorice.
Action.
Sure, I'd love to eat pizza and
And action.
at the same time, yes, you had the surgery too, Dad. After I was all patched up, hey, yeah, we snip you there, don't worry about it. The first thing you need to do is get the book Allergy Free Eating, Key to the Future. Key to the Future.
That was good though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Don't give me false hope. Yes, thank you for teaching me. That's right. Keep working at it. God is banger. Banger.
Hey, kid. Can we give me $10?
Action.
You want to know how I got these scars?
All right, that's a wrap.